Today, we make a pink lady. A couple weeks back now, I shared a pink squirrel recipe which has no relation to the pink lady, or not really any similarities. But so many of the comments were about the pink lady, how some people like it, or how they were wondering if they were the same. So I figured, let's just make a pink lady. So there are many variations of the pink lady, including some that do contain cream, which might be why some have confused the pink lady with the pink squirrel. Now, the first recipe for a pink lady that I've come across is from 1910. And that's in 101 drinks and how to mix them. But I'm not so sure that this is actually from 1910. This might be from much later. There's no copyright or date anywhere. Now, several online sources say it's from 1910, but I don't think that's enough to confirm that. But the drink is definitely from the early 1900s, with various recipes calling for various things, but mainly the use of gin, Applejack, and grenadine. Laird's is the maker of Applejack, but I usually opt for the Laird's straight apple brandy. I just find that tastes better. It is more expensive than the Applejack, but if you're someone who doesn't have either bottle, I would suggest spending a little bit more for the straight apple brandy. It just tastes better. It's pointed out in the Oxford Companion to Spirits and Cocktails that the pink lady was labeled as a lady's drink. And that really just had to do with the color, since the drink was strong, if not stronger than many of the other drinks of that time. And if you're thinking about consuming strong drinks, then you might want to check out today's sponsor, which is ZBiotics. ZBiotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic Drink is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking, and here is how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's a buildup of this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough days after drinking. Pre-alcohol produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. Just remember to make pre-alcohol your first drink of the night, drink responsibly, and you'll feel your best tomorrow. Now, I don't ever really try to overdo it, but if I know I'm going to have 2 or more drinks, then I personally will start my night with ZBiotics. Go to zbiotics.com/makedrink to learn more and to get 15% off your first order when you use MakeDrink at checkout. ZBiotics is backed with a 100% money-back guarantee, so if you're not satisfied for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Remember to head to zbiotics.com/makedrink and use the code MakeDrink, and you can save 15% off at checkout. If you were to grab any of the hundreds of historic cocktail books that have a recipe for the pink lady, the chances are pretty good that they'll all be different, or at least just slightly different. So I'm going to share with you my interpretation of a combination of a few of those recipes, and we'll start with 1 ounce of lime juice, half an ounce of grenadine, half an ounce of Applejack or an apple brandy, 1.5 ounces of gin, and 1 egg white. And then I'll finally garnish this with a cherry. So there you go, the pink lady. All right, let's try pink lady. Cheers. It is plain tart. I use a homemade grenadine that uses fresh pomegranate arils, pomegranate seeds, and sugar. If you want to see how to make that, check right here. But that's going to transform this drink. Like if you're using roses, it's going to be something much different. Even if you're using a commercial one that has a darker, richer flavor profile to it, this one has more of a brightness, a real pomegranate flavor. And it is kind of funny, interesting that just because of the color, it becomes this lady's drink. If you go back and look through so many older cocktails, so many of them have grenadine, making them pinkish or have a pinkish hue. Think the Bacardi cocktail. Think of all the recipes that call for either using sugar or grenadine. There was a point in time where this was one of the most used syrups outside of choosing sugar or simple syrup. Grenadine was probably the next most common that you would find in many of those cocktails from the early 1900s up through the 30s and 40s. I mean, overall, it's very good. That the apple brandy, the straight apple brandy, it's not as prevalent, but it has that like a touch of the flavor you get from a Jack Rose cocktail, which is grenadine with Applejack or apple brandy. So some of that is there, but then you get obviously the hit of gin. But that Applejack kind of, or apple brandy kind of like tames the gin a little bit depending on the gin you're using. But relatively simple, basic, classic cocktail. And just because it's pink doesn't make it taste pink. If you that's a thing, then you could taste pink. But when you're following recipes like this, whether it's the one I'm sharing right now, or you're looking through old books, you gotta adjust the sugar to your preference. So you might like a little bit more grenadine. My grenadine is 50 bricks, which is 50% sugar. So the same level of sugar that you get from a standard 1-to-1 simple syrup. So it's not too sweet, and you might want to do like a heavy half ounce, maybe in 3/4 of an ounce if you have a sweet tooth, or more. Do whatever you want. You don't have to use the same amount that you see in a recipe. But I do suggest, like if you've not made your own grenadine, you can do it, and you don't have to have the fresh pomegranates either. You could go to most grocery stores and get the little plastic containers of the already shelled, de-seeded, whatever it is, pomegranate arrows. They sell them at Costco. But you can use that, and you can use a standard juicer, like the juicer I use, or even the elbow juicer to juice pomegranates. Watch the video that I shared on that, but just know that it can make a mess. So use paper towels or a towel that you don't care if it gets stained. So there you go, folks, the Pink Lady cocktail. It's really that combination of gin with the apple brandy and the grenadine that makes this. And then lemon juice would be great here too. A little bit more brightness, touch more sweetness from lemon juice, but just giving more of that pure citric acid brightness. But hey, if you try this, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you like it, or if you have your own favorite one, or if you have a cream-based Pink Lady that you love, let me know. Otherwise, give this video a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and if you want to support this channel more, check out my Patreon page. Otherwise, see you on the next one.